Working in the photography industry is a great gig. I mean, you get paid, it's great, you know, you get to express your creativity, you get to show your freedom. You can show whatever is in your head, you know, to the world, within reason, because we all think of nasty stuff. But besides that, in general, here are several obnoxious things that photographers hear. Hey Erica, did you know my friends work for free? Well, that's great because we just met for the first time. You're my client. You know, we're not necessarily friends. I'm a friendly guy, but just because your mother's friend cooks for you for free doesn't mean that I shouldn't have my profession be charged just because, you know, your friends will do it for free. No, that's really obnoxious. Hey, Eric, you have the best gear in the world. I'm sure it costs thousands. Now you're a great photographer. When a painter produces a great painting, you don't go, good brush, do you? No, you go, well, he's a good painter. He can paint it with anything, or you know, you're slapping up some you know, French toast or anything like that. You go to a 5-star restaurant, and you go up to the cook, you're like, how's it going, sir? Your stove is fantastic. Not you. No, it's not the case, and that shouldn't happen to photographers just because, you know, you don't have to have the greatest 1DX or D4 to take something. I can just use my iPhone and take something better than, you know, some people because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They probably don't even know how to turn the camera on. Ugh. Let me stop you right there, sir. You have no right to shoot X, Y, and Z. Well, let me tell you, I do have the right to shoot X, Y, and Z. We're in a public place. I mean, in my house right now. But if we're in a public spot, you know, regardless if you like your photo being taken or not, you don't necessarily need permission. I mean, it's a courtesy thing, but if you're out in public, your photo can be taken and you have to damn deal with it. But if you're on private property, a whole new different thing. You can't do it like inside a mall or anything like that. You can't really take photos. I mean, you need special consent in regards to that, but you can't tell me that if we're in a public place or we're just walking, you know, around town or anything like that, everything's public domain. Street photography, that's why it's not necessarily illegal. It can annoy people though. Did you know my brother could shoot the wedding? Yeah, I'm sure he can shoot a wedding. I'm sure your 90-year-old grandma over there can shoot it as well. Hey, grandma. But they're not going to because they don't know what the hell they're looking for. You know, once again, it goes back to the, oh, my friends will do it for free or family do it for free. I don't care. You're taking the risk yourself without hiring a professional. You're not going to get what you need for the day. So once again, go ahead. I'll wait here. Go ahead, and then contact me when your photos suck. Or, hensing, lack of photos, because they probably own like a flip phone camera or something like that. So, I'll wait. Go ahead, take the risk. Wow, that's a phenomenal photo! This has got to be Photoshopped. It's Photoshopped! Don't BS me. So let me think about this one. Just because I made a nice shot, took the time, I laid on the ground, I chose to put it in black and white, I composed them the way I wanted to. That was all done in Photoshop, right? Well, basically only one part of it was, and that was the black and white part. Yeah, nothing to do with Photoshop. The goal of a lot of photographers, and what your goal should be, is to get it mainly right in camera. There's obvious other things if you want to do, editing-wise, maybe vignettes or whatever you want to do otherwise that you have to do in post. But just because it looks phenomenal, it looks great, you know, it's awesome, I mean, it's always Photoshopped. Of course, you adjust the sliders a little bit, bump the contrast a little bit, maybe adjust the exposure a little bit, but that doesn't make it a bad image. Really? 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 Oh, hi, yes, I would love to shoot your wedding for $50.47. Oh, I'm very grateful to work for, you know, to be cheap, and, oh yeah, I'm very grateful to be a cheap ass. Does the dentist give a discount if you ask for it? You know, if you go to the diner and you go up to the waitress and you're like, oh, this was good food, you know, why don't you throw in a little bit of strawberry cheesecake with extra whipped cream? They're probably gonna look at you like you're crazy. So that should also go the same thing for photography. Just because you want to ask for something, you know, a professional charges a price because that's what they need to complete the job. That's worth their time, etc. That doesn't mean we're not grateful for the job. And just because someone's cheap enough to go out there and shoot a wedding for 50 cents and go out there and you know what, they're probably not grateful because they don't have bills to pay for like we do or anything like that. So just don't do that. That's really probably one of the most obnoxious ones. Yeah. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye, giving you several things that are pretty obnoxious beliefs about photographers to photographers, etc. So let me, give us a quick thumbs up. Let me know down below more of your guys' thoughts. What are some obnoxious beliefs that you hear about yourselves or photographers, anything in general? Yeah, a lot of those are pretty much the top ones, and they're pretty obnoxious. That's all, guys. I said, let me know down below. Quick thumbs up. Subscribe if you like this. There's a lot more. Have a good one. Don't be obnoxious.